Diversity 2. I was able to pressure wash this fence. It took about 4 hours, and it came out wonderful. Diversity 2. This really happened. I didn't get a chance to record the before and after video, but I have a lot of witnesses. I was asked to come and patch up a fence that was falling apart. And I began to flip boards over, knock out some of the rotten pieces, and get it looking decent. So the owner asked me if I knew anyone that could pressure wash it for her, because I suggested get it pressure washed and get some type of sealer on it, not paint, because the homeowners association would not allow her to put paint on this fence. So I suggested some type of sealer that was clear, so that she can stretch out the fence lifespan. At some point she wanted to just tear it down and rebuild. That was going to be expensive, so I was asked to come and patch it up. Not just to patch it up, but the wood had all the wood had to match, dress right, and so nothing stood out. Most of the wood that had rotten, that was rotten, was at the bottom near the ground. So what I did was pop all the panels off that were bad at the bottom and flip them over. This fence had a border at the top, so all the bad wood would not be seen once I flipped it over and put the border back over it. That took care of that problem. So she wanted it to be pressure washed. I told her if I had time, I would do it. She went and borrowed a pressure washer from her son's friend. I came over and began to pressure wash, thinking this is going to be something quick. It's going to get the dirt off of it to make it look nice. But as I began to pressure wash, and the closer I held the nozzle to the fence, I noticed that the wood began to appear. At first I thought it's going to really look crazy because some parts were dark and some were light, but I had to take one plank at a time and concentrate on it, and I noticed that that whole piece of board came alive. As you can see here, and the homeowner came outside and said, "That looks good." And I thought, well, if this is going to work throughout the whole process, it will look good. But if there's going to be light and dark spots, it's going to look really bad. But to my surprise, concentrating on one board at a time, going up and down, knocking that mold and mildew and that algae off of those boards, that fence came alive. And it looked so well. Before I started, this is what it looked like. The whole fence looked like this. It took about 4 hours to do the whole property. This fence covered her whole patio. She had a long patio that covered from the garage up to the front of the house. It took about 4 hours. Hitting that pressure washer on those boards brought it back alive. Now keep in mind, she told me that this fence was 12 years old. I'm not sure if anything beyond that is going to come alive like this, but that day this fence came alive. She was just using a pressure washer on this fence. As you can see, it looks pretty good. I did not know the outcome, but this is what happened about a few weeks ago. Hitting that fence with a pressure washer revived it. Diversity 2, reviving a wood fence. The owner was so happy. I was impressed that the pressure washer did that. and everybody came out happy. Diversity 2, reviving a wood fence. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Amazing. Anyway, this is so nice. It took about 4 hours to get this knocked out. Looks good. Okay, all right, thank you.